terms of the Gnostic framework, there's been a lot of intellectual curiosity defining on what Gnosis is. But of course we've come to understand that Gnosis itself is the living knowledge which permeates from beyond the transcendental energies of the living reality, which through our seeking divine truth and through right surrender and the right about facing to look towards the divine and following the internal call, that living knowledge will come in contact with us, and we are then, we should say, coming to true knowledge of the divine. This is what we call true divine revelation. Of course, Gnosis as a framework, as an exterior framework or an intellectual reality, of course, for many seekers out there, it is good to have an intellectual framework provided so that they can then expand in terms of consciousness, so that their, you could say their reference to what reality is expanded. But of course, it comes to the true seeker of truth, opening one's heart in the right way, coming to know thyself and preparing the ground down here so that the divine living energies can then come in contact, so they can come into Gnosis. You see, Gnosis being the living reality which permeates through everything, but is definitely not part of this reality. Now, in terms of the exteriorized reality which we see ourselves in today, is that, again, a lot of people try to cultivate that this world, is the be-all and end-all, that we can harmonize with this exteriorized reality which we live within. But even looking from a intellectual framework of what the Gnostics tell us, or the Telestai, if you want to go to their true name, that what the Gnostics have said is that this universe, they look very clearly at it perhaps being a fallen universe. And that when we talk in terms of fallen, we talk about in terms of resonance, and that what we perceive the outer world to believe is in terms of fields of energy, are not truly that within the divine field of life itself. That even though the divine permeates through all of existence, so what we term creation, or this outer reality, so to speak, is not obviously vibrating in a sympathetic harmony with the divine itself. So in terms of people trying to seek solutions in the outer world, in terms of their trying to cultivate love and light upon the planet, as that cultivation as being their own idealism, so to speak, or trying to heal the world outside of themselves, thinking that this is any form of spirituality, so to speak, is again not spirituality at all, but an illusion. I think as mankind starts to really mature now, we start to bust the New Age bubble and and work through the New Age movement and see the illusions and glamours which have lived within that for so long. We're reaching a point of maturity where we're able to come to true answers and true solutions, only to find those true answers and true solutions aren't to be found down here. We have to seek within, and we're going to realize that, that in terms of what we have defined reality is now, and what we thought it was, is so different to what is now emerging in our consciousness and our understanding of our relationship with it.